I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's under a lot of pressure there. No, it's come to nothing.
And the ball is out of play.
Now it's Guiri.
Might want to be careful there.
He's picked his way through. Getting up there! Oh, it rattles the bar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Guiri.
And that's been won straight back.
Xavi Simons. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start.
It's Gabriel Jesus!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gabriel Jesus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hato attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Cherki. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Timber. Simons. And Gabriel Jesus. That's a good foot in there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was good.
Shot a goal! Goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Guiri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Xavi Simons. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ampadu. Irubanam. Cherki. Great vision. Chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tanganga. Calafiori. Can he spark a counter here? Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Not where it came from. Havertz! Havertz! It's bounced back off the post. Mawisa can clear it away.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
There's the shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Havertz! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. That's really well cleared. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
midway
screen
point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral
hats
hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then. Dragushin pinged towards the front line. The Robinam venturing down the left. Showing good feet. Guiri, can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ampadu. And he lines up and a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cherki looking to add to his goal. Short changes him with that pass. Calafiori cuts out the pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Guiri. Now this could... And the finish! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Tanganga.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
To Havertz. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's quick to get rid. Cherki. And Cherki. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He can run onto that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Could move up a gear here. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Havertz. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Real chance! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 10, Javi Simons.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cherki going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Arsenal could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe...
It's Giroud! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hoisted in. The final 5 minutes. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cherki threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it.
1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. And that has been knocked clear. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.